Bro, God gave us free will. And I'm just trying to understand why the fuck we haven't ran the fade. I'm just trying to understand what are we waiting for. I'm just trying to understand how much more y'all think y'all gonna take. I don't know if niggas is waiting for like God to come through and like do some assistance. No, he gave us free will. Free will to run that fade as we will. Why, like, I don't know why black people, melanated people, people of color, whatever you want to call yourself, African American, I don't give a fuck. Whatever you want to call yourself, I'm just trying to understand why we haven't ran the fade. Like, they even sent the YNs. Like, God sent the YNs down here for the great assistant. Those is our street soldiers. Why haven't we run the fade? We got them running around calling little brown autistic children a nigga. You feel me? They mad because that man pum the wrong officer. Like, first of all, you don't know what that officer did throughout his career. All energy that you put out comes back. You don't get to pick when that shit comes back, and you don't get to pick by the hands of who it comes back. Don't play with me. The innocent that day, but who knows what that man has done in his career to have that be his demise met by that man's hands. God used that man to carry out something. I guarantee you that man wasn't innocent his whole career and his whole life. So stop it. Stop it. Y'all forget, like, no, y'all got a great debt to pay, and it's gonna come with some ketchup. It's gonna come with ketchup. Ketchup, no mustard. Ketchup, no mustard. Okay? Like, I'm just trying to understand what's going to have to happen for us to understand that the only thing that they're going to understand is when we speak their language and meet them with what they meet us with. That's natural law. The energy you put out comes back. But it hasn't come back in the effect that they put it out. And I'm just trying to understand why. Is it because they told y'all to be peaceful? Is it because they said, you know, if we act like this, they will do this? Is that it? Because that ain't it. That's not going to happen. That's not how they getting down. Because guess what? They hate us to our core. They hate the very fibers that make us, and they don't even understand why. They can't even sit down with themselves and understand why they hate us. Why do they hate us? Because we are God's gems. We are the indigenous people of this planet. We are powerful that they will never have. They will never have our power. They will never have anything that makes up us. They can't even sit up under our sun. They can't even sit up under our sun. What does that tell you? That they are not organic to this planet. We look like the trees. We look like the dirt. This is our planet. This ain't theirs. The reason why they invest so much into space is because they are trying to phone home. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? And the fact that you can't kill us off because this is our planet. We don't die, we multiply, baby. We don't die, we multiply. And if they ever think that it will be more of them than us on this planet, that's crazy talk. That's crazy talk. But back to the topic, why haven't we run the fade? Like, seriously, because you know what? You know what's inside of you? Your ancestors' DNA. Generations of it. Generations of their pain, generations of their anger, generations of their frustration, generations of their confusion. That's what runs through you, and that's what runs through them. So generations of hate, generations of deep hate. Look in their eyes. They hate you. They under my comments talking about, this is why we hate y'all. This is why we hate y'all. Why haven't we run the fade on their asses? Because I guarantee you, if we started popping their asses in the mouth, popping their asses in the back of the throat, popping their asses on the ass, they'll start speaking differently. They'll start acting differently too. I promise you. What do you have to do with a bully? You got to beat that bully ass. That bully will give you mad respect after that. That's how it works. When somebody's bothering you, poking you, and then you wow the fuck out on their ass, they won't poke you no more. They won't bother you no more. So they do this shit to us because we just sit back all peaceful and shit. Martin ass got their asses out in the street to get hosed the fuck off and get bit by dogs. Like, and they didn't think Malcolm's way was proper. Bitch, if you don't run the fucking fade, the things I have to explain to my daughter because of the hate that runs through their children. And even with me teaching my daughter, I still have to tell her, like, yes, your melanin is amazing, but don't ever think that you are above anyone. But you also ain't below them. Okay? Like, I had to teach my daughter. One boy told her skin looked like poop. And I'm just like, bro, that poop protects her from the sun. You little red bean. Okay? And my daughter's only 8. So this was before the age of 6. I had to have these conversations with her. One dude told her she was a monkey. And I had to let her know whose DNA actually is made up of animal DNA. And this is genetic fact, not racism. Genetic freaking facts. So now I have to give my daughter information that they don't even have yet. They don't even understand why they smell like fucking wet dogs. They don't even understand why they smell like wet dogs. And we all know they smell like that shit. So I don't care. And this is genetic fact. This is genetic fact. And don't say all of us love chicken, because bitch, I'm allergic to it. Okay? So like we're so used to taking their bullshit, but the moment we open our mouth and say something and do something, we're racist, we're thugs, we're criminals, we're dangerous. Yeah, to you, because you know why? Running through your veins is the hate of your ancestors and the fear of your ancestors. And you should be, because if you think this shit is gonna keep going on, that father, I really think that he planted a seed, and it's a seed that I thought long ago, like, oh, why don't everybody pop off? Why people don't pop off? Like, if you have nothing left to lose, some of our ancestors decided they had nothing left to lose, and they was not going to go out docile. They was not going to give up their God for their God. They went out swinging and unapologetically did it. So when they be like, so-and-so died for your people's sins, no, they didn't, because look at what my people are still going through, okay? And I just feel like our ancestors are just sitting back just like they really did a number on them mentally to where they just really won't run that fade. Run the fade. Like, we got to give them the energy that they give us. That's the language they speak. Why do you think they run up in everybody's country doing what they do? Big bullies. Come on, there's only one way to deal with a bully. Let's get with the program, people. And it's not saying let's just go out and start smacking niggas. Nah, when it's warranted and it's earned, get 'em.